guys, and welcome to Valhalla, finally. I'm so sorry for all those technical difficulties that all y'all on YouTube didn't get to see, but those of you who are here live at Twitch did, because the Steam is bullshit, and let's get into this game now that we finally can. And hopefully this time the sound actually works. And if it doesn't, I'm going to close the game properly because okay, the sound works. That's good. We have the game. It's up. It has sound. We are doing so much better already than we were before. Everything is better now. Hi, Sane. Alright, we just came off of our break. It's less chilly today. Alright, let's get rid of all this. I'm gonna turn my sound down a little bit because it's a little loud in my ear. Every day is night. Oh, thank you so much for the cheer of 100 bits, Sane! Securing your lead while Canny's not here because Canny's off doing the exercise thing that she does every Wednesday. Jill, a kid's looking for you. Oh shit. Oh shit, I don't remember the voice I gave her.
Hey, I think that this was the voice. Just like a hoarse, whispery, higher-pitched kind of thing.
Ah, Norma. Phew. You're back! Fucking this voice. I will never be able to forget it. I hate it. I hate it so much. She's supposed to be a serious, character, but because we were bullshitting around, she ended up as wah. Oh, fuck you. You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said it out loud.
Yeah, actually, I already forgot the voice I was doing, so this is the voice now. I wanted to thank you.
She thought it was for her. Thank me?
Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some.
Aw, so responsible. Oh wait, wrong voice. Ah, so responsible, Joe. Fuck. Getting all the voices mixed up now.
I kind of faced my mom and told her about all the pressure she was putting on me. And said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do.
And?
Well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me it'd be a waste to spend money in a university just for me not to give it my all. So she told me to still go to the college course, but that I was free to explore.
Glad to hear that.
And, well, I wanted to thank you for that.
Hey, Trio! You miss seeing a lot of things, and I can't change the channel, which is weird. I normally can do that. You missed a whole butt-fuckery of my computer hating me, by which I don't mean my computer, but I mean Steam. We saw all the fails. Yeah, I made a lot of those last night, but today, no fails. This is much easier than platforming. Me?
If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you were right. I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting.
Ah, here's Canny. Late. Shame. Shame on her.
So, thank you.
Don't worry about it.
I'll leave before it's too late outside.
Be careful. Ah, so sweet. Yeah, Canny died last night. The cat killed her, by which I mean I made I made the cat kill her by throwing a shoelace at her. Ghost gym floating. I want to go to that gym. I want to go to a gym where I just float. Oh wait, there is a gym like that. Because the gym we used to go to that does parkour did aerial silks as well. And those girls, and a few guys, I don't know if I ever saw any guys taking the class, but those, I saw mostly girls. They always looked so like gravity defying. And I know it's actually a lot of work, especially on your core. We're on a big delay. That sucks. Yeah, you had one on your stream the other night, Canny. That might be because I'm not dropping any frames. That's just Twitch and the internet. It's their issue. There's nothing I can do about that one. Shut up. Hey Jill, mind helping me here? Sure. Make a bleeding Jane, please. On it. Alright, one bleeding Jane. And yes, we're distracted right now because I didn't buy the thing because I need to make sure I get rent money. 6. 6. Splendid. I don't know how the delays work between Twitch and the internet and the streaming and stuff. It just is a thing. So yeah, if you talk in chat and it seems to take me forever to get to it, well, Candy, this is what it was like listening to you and then listening to your stream last time you were streaming, because you had a delay of over 30 seconds. It was pretty intense. I actually counted it out at one point. But yeah, so unfortunately I am running, it seems, on a 4-ish minutes. Whoa, that is pretty intense. Holy hell, JoJo just greeted Trielle on my stream. Wow, that is way longer than what should be. Alright, I'm gonna try something. People on YouTube, you're not gonna realize anything because you're gonna do recording. But people on Twitch, I'm going to stop streaming and then I'm gonna start again and I will see if that fixes things. I'm gonna wait after I hit stop just for a bit so that the stream can, you know, play all the way through. A 4-minute delay. So yeah, in about 4 minutes I will stop. Yeah, so stopping right now. Alright, so now it's just me and YouTube time. I can, you know, tell you all of the secrets I won't tell the people on stream who are watching this live. So I have some Thin Mints. That's a secret. Yeah! It's not a secret. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. My acme's clearing up. Yay! And, you can't see it because there's no video camera. Aha! But we should be done with this game pretty soon. And then I will switch to a game with video, probably. And hopefully by then I'll have perfect, flawless skin. Ooh la la. It went out. Oh, it didn't actually catch up? Okay, well then we're gonna start streaming again. And start the stream. Let's see if this fixes things. So I've hit that. If people want to, like... There goes the stream. Alright, so is it just... And she drinks the technical difficulties? Oh. Oh no. Are bad things... There she is. Ha 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 ha. I'm just reading the chat. We are back. Is the delay not as bad now? I'm trying to, like, read chat as soon as I see it pop up so you guys get a feeling for how the difference is. You may want to start this day over. Comes back online in immediate, so I hit that. Nope, because there's solidly stuff we missed. It's good now. The delay is not as bad. I mean, the only things I think you probably missed, I can go through in the dialogue. So, let's see. I don't remember when you guys left off, but, So I came in and Gil was like, there's a kid who wants to see you. And it was Norma, the kid who wanted to rebel against her mom by going to a bar. And I told her I can't, and Anna McFuckface appeared. I told Anna, I won't give you drinks. But Norma thought I was talking to me because I'm fucking insane. And so she came and she thanked me for talking her out of her awful plan to get crunk in order to rebel against the man and her mom. And instead, she talked with her mom, and her life is better on track, and she's happy about that. So she came to say thanks, and now she's leaving, and Anna's being a bitch face, and we're making a drink for Gil. That's a bleeding shame. There we go. Now you're all caught up. YouTube didn't miss anything. In fact, they got juicy secrets that I will not repeat on stream. Only on YouTube's juicy life secrets. Okay, now the delay is at least less than a minute, so it's maybe like 30 seconds. That's not bad. That I think is fine. So yeah, we handed the drink over to Gil, and now we can talk with Crazy Face. By which I mean I'm Crazy Face, because I'm hallucinating this bitch. Hey, Joe, do you hate me? You keep fucking trolling me! What do you think, you bitch? Hate is a harsh word. I was making a mini pizza. What did I miss? All the technical difficulties and bullshit. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. And that she intentionally causes shit. Like, she's purposefully tried to get me into shit. Like, by saying she's going to lift, Alma's sweater and all that kind of stuff. So, for me, if she was at least somewhat behaved, I would not hate her. But, she intentionally has been antagonistically trying to fuck with my life, so I actually do dislike her. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. Oh yeah, no, I see chat in real time. It's just you guys wouldn't know Canny was dead for 30 seconds until after I killed her. And why can I? You're the main character. Dunno. What are you? A cute girl with a voice of an angel. Right. You guys are the only ones oblivious. Yeah. You okay, Jill? Making a lot of faces there. I knew that. I understood time delays. I are a good streamer. You are, Triel. It's ironic because that's usually JoJo's role, the oblivious one. Shut up. Yeah, just remembering stuff. Could you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Sure. How does boss's hair stay like that? Good question. 2 of these. 2 of these. 2 of these. 1 of those. There. That should be everything for a big beer. Yep, 1 successfully big beer. Big beer's hand. Haha, that's a reference joke that I don't actually know very well. It's ironic because that's... Okay, yeah, I already read that. Thanks. Would you lighten up if I showed you my No. I'm sorry, I should have done that. It's just, it was instantaneous. It was reflex. If I showed you I can interact with the environment... Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. There! Can't see anything. You're sure? I'm looking. I've actually now, like, minimized some windows to see if it's on my computer. But I don't see anything. Everything looks normal. Did I miss something that was really, like, temporarily there? What was it? I didn't spot it. Was it... She messed with the border? I didn't catch that at all. The border looks the same to me. The text box. Huh. Yup. Oh! Oh, she did! That time I noticed. Weird. Yeah, so like Katie said, I'm oblivious, one. Nobody expects the Dorthexquishin. That's a word. Rolls off the tongue. Dorthensquishin. Dorthen is Dorthen is. Oh, I bit my tongue. Can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night. Wow, Dorothy. Ahem. Honey. Ah, hey Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream? Sure. Alright, one fluffy dream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Throw in 3 of those. And aged, mixed. One fluffy dream. Sane's sheep sash, Sane's sheep sash, Sane's sheep sash. Shush! I almost got it. Thank you, Kenny, for the cheer of 100 bits. Fluffy dreams for the flufftastic Lilum. Thanks. Oh yeah, before you leave. What? Are you guys throwing a New Year's party too? Yep. Sure, I'll be here then. Well, I've got things to do, so... You do? Who does what? Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes. Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe. Take care of Becky, please. Who the fuck is Becky? Man, she was in a rush. Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I'll need to get them through more shady means. She's gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at the risk of burning. I'll make sure there's an extra fire extinguisher at hand. Dorothy is Becky? Oh, that's right, because she's a Rebecca Willow Dorothy... No, Rebecca Dorothy Willow something. Yeah. She has the stupid long name. Nice catch, Orm. Please. Well, I guess that's it for today. You sure you're fine? I am, don't worry. Oh man, if I'd known it was gonna be that short, I would have finished last time instead of cutting it off like 15 minutes early. Hey Jill, mind if I ask a silly question? You've seen my clients. You can assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers can get on my nerves though. Sorry, what did you want to ask? Do you know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears look like a cat's, but the word boomer seems so out of place. Gil asking the real questions here. Not so much when you consider it's not them, but their parents who were called such. Oh? Let's go back a bit first. You know why cat boomers look like that, right? Absolutely not. Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right? It's called the Yamazaki-Romanov treatment. Or was it the Romanenko-Yamada treatment? Fuck it. The Let's call it the catrification procedure. It was not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, that research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got cut in the middle of it at a critical point that could make or break the whole thing. Not to mention Zaibatsu Corp's record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. Romanenko? Maybe. It also depends on how you want to pronounce it, because if you go with like a Western pronunciation, it's going to be different in how you break up the syllables to if it's like a Japanese pronunciation. It's like, if I were to do it by Japanese, it'd be Ro-ma-nen-ko. If I do it by Romanenko. If I do it by like a Western one, it would be Romanenko. So it's slightly different. Romanenko? Yeah, so it all kind of depends. The rest of the research was funded by holy shit. Maki Stengovich. Was it Stengovich? Let's call him Stengovich for now. He's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Stengovich funded the research, and in a desperate move, his wife offered herself and her daughter as test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Stengovich, didn't die. She became the living testament of a scientific breakthrough. But then, the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through the catrification procedure even if they had no ailments at all. All because one particular girl whose life got saved through that treatment became a media darling for a bit. A whole generation of kids with those cat-like protrusions got born, and their parents got called cat boomers. A generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. The fad quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Roman the Neko, Roman X Blake, Sephora. Nice word association. Nice solo player word association game you got there going, Canny. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people with the protrusions instead of their parents. You keep calling them protrusions. Why is that? Because that's what they are. Eh? You didn't think those things on their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they're somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles. Thus, they can move like a cat's and react to their mood. But in the end, they're just appendages with no real function. Huh. It still surprises me a bit, though, that the biggest mutation they get after the treatments is just that. Those ears are a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. You really thought they were functional ears, huh? Let's say I learned quite a bit today. Thank you. Don't worry, I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. And keep in mind, I'm fucking up the terms. I don't want you saying someone got protrusions because of catrification procedure. I'll keep it in mind. Wait! What? Yeah, the guy's name was Strigovich. This is exactly how I am when I'm explaining something I know because I have random knowledge to people, whether it's like history or other things. I'm like, here's all of this information. Some of the more specific fine details I don't know are correct. So don't go around passing it off like 100% fact. Also, here's Google and Wikipedia. But yeah, I get this obsession where I'm like, I can't remember the fine details. This is a close enough approximation, but disclaimer, I'm only giving you that close enough approximation. I'm not giving you true facts 100% I can guarantee are real. Please double check before you spread this information as truth. Eh? I just remembered. Sylvia Stregovich was around my age, and when I was a teen, there were some TV specials featuring her. And I just remembered that I had the biggest crush on her. Now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then. And did you need to shout just now? Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day. Alright, careful out there. Alright. Made a little less than 2,000. That's not good. It's probably a good thing that I did not buy that poster. But we only need 200 more to make rent. Oh, thank God, we are going to make it. Unfortunately, I can't buy you the Kira Miki poster. I am so sorry, Jill. I don't know, how much is the Kira Miki poster? It's only $300. I think we could do it. I think we could do it. Do we do it? Tear one off. Save. Yeah. Yeah, we should save. Oh, alright. You got anything new? Nope, nothing new here. You only need to make 500 in one night. Easy. Yeah, yeah. I think we could do it. Birth rates decrease as the youth prefer Lilum company. At the beginning of the century, the idea that people would rather be with robots instead of other humans was treated as a joke. But the reality is that the convenience of these kinds of relationships have become immensely popular among Glitch City's youth, to the point where birth rates are beginning to decrease at an alarming rate. Annie Mae, a 17-year-old student, agrees with the general sentiment. It's just so much better than dealing with other people, you know? You can just make your own perfect partner. Oh, and sex is amazing, laughs. Don't even get me started. It's expected that new regulations will soon be announced to address the situation. That's always something I've considered a little, like, interesting about the relationship between the government and your private, like, relationship life. Because it's bad business for the government to allow, gay relationships. And the reason why I say this is because the government makes their money through taxes. More citizens equals more tax revenue. So having more people means more money, which means having people who don't make more people means an eventual loss of funds. And so there's a lot of, like, different reasons why depopulation, or, I don't know, anti-growth or whatever, population shrinkage can fuck with a country. And so it's something that has to be very terrifying for a government. I honestly think we're overpopulated and fucking we need, you know, more gay relationships, or at least less straight people having babies because we have too many kids in the adoption system. Shut the fuck up, Kenny. But yeah, that's like a weird thing I've always since high school thought about, is the fact that part of the reason the government might make laws against things like abortion or gay marriage or being married to a sex robot rather than a real person is because it means population will not grow and thus taxable populations will continue to decrease. In all seriousness though, we need to have less babies and adopt more babies. Yup, we need to adopt more. JoJo thinks we need to kill people to quell overpopulation. You heard it here, folks. Yes, that is exactly it, and that is why, you know, I wanted to make a joke, but I honestly couldn't about guns and shit because it's too topical. We need to get military weapons out of civilian hands they're fucking for fighting a fucking war. Fuck. God damn, I'm just so angry about that shit. Yeah, we definitely need to adopt more. But yeah, so that's always just been something, since high school I've been fascinated by the idea that could be a driving thing in a government, is making policies to try to promote your population at a certain level, because if you don't have a high enough population, you just won't make enough money in either taxes, or you'll have so many, like, job openings that you have to pull in other people and all that kind of stuff. And just to quote that one movie Captain America is in, babies tasted the best. I admittedly have not seen many Marvel movies, but wait! Okay, I didn't know that was in a Captain America movie. But yeah, if you also want to see another movie about people hooking up with, robots rather than real people, check out Doomsday Book. It's a Korean movie that is 3 different short films, and each one of them is about a different end of the world scenario. The first one is a zombie apocalypse, the second one is a giant meteor, and the third one is the blurring lines between people and robots, because, like, there's more and more people who are hooking up with robots instead of humans. The population is shrinking. And then at this one Buddhist temple, one of the maintenance robots says they've attained enlightenment, and it becomes a huge deal because everyone's like, but you're a robot. And it's actually a really, really great film. I would highly recommend watching it. I'm gonna shut up now. I think it was Snowpiercer. It was a movie the actor was in. Oh, so the actor, not an actual Captain America planet. Or Captain America. Yeah, okay, well, I think you guys now know the only captain I consider to be my captain, which is Captain Planet. He's my hero. Gonna take Foolish down to 0. He's got powers magnified, and he's fighting on the planet side. Kill me! Okay. Wearing socks with sandals in public is now a crime. Please let this be an opinion piece, and she's speaking in hyperbole. I like to say we have the freedom to wear whatever we like in the streets of Glitch City, so long as we adhere to decency rules. However, that's about to change. Glitch City's Department of Public Decency has declared that wearing socks and sandals together is a punishable crime. If convicted, the guilty face 3 days in jail as punishment for using that abominable combo. But what do you think? Should we wear whatever we want, or should the fashion police of high society decide for you? Whatever the case, I think I'll stick to the right side of the battle. Goodbye, socks and sandals. Fuck you, Lana! Like, I mean, I don't really... Yeah, it's not aesthetically pleasing to our culture. I am not cosplaying Captain Planet. I would want to cosplay, what was her name? Kimmy? The water ring girl? She was my favorite. Even though, as someone who was born blonde hair and blue eyes, I always knew I was supposed to connect more with the Russian chick whose name I do not fucking at all remember. But yeah. Fuck you, Lana. This is like seriously fucked up shit. Like seriously. Linka. That's who she was. She was Linka. BTC closing 40%. 40%. Yes, we're closing 40%. Here's 1 cent, here's 2 cents, and thus becomes percents of its bars in Glitch City. The British Trademark Council. Oh, I always thought it was like booze that the B stood for. Is facing some economic troubles in Glitch City, and it looks like they're on their way out. Blaming rising inflation rates and weak currency, the BTC has given the order to disband almost half of its recreational businesses in the city. We can't keep doing business like this. Glitch City has negative impact in our earnings, and we can't continue in the red. A PR representative told the Augmented Eye. I did not say that. I did not say, yes, we're closing 40%. Here's 1 cent, 2 cent. That makes cents, percents. That's what I said. You completely misquoted me. Strike that from the document. Do not put that blasphemy in there. Only include real quotes like fucking, I don't remember. I am a proud American and thus I do not know a word of French. That was a real J-Joe quote. What you just wrote, lies, fake news, fake quotes. And that's a serious issue because I'm a Strike that from the document. Do not put that blasphemy in there. There we go. That's a real quote. If you can't remember the quote, how do we know you're remembering this properly? Because I never counted up to 3. That wasn't in the document yet. It was misquoted mess. To mess with you. Fuck you. Earnings, PR. The Prime Minister Quincy, on the other hand, thinks the BTC is just too greedy. They make a lot of money already, and now they're crying because they can't have more? Give me a break. What an incompetent. Yes, that is a real quote, because I never counted up to 3. Just like Valve, J-Joe can't count to 3. Surviving in Glitch City. Any tips for a new friend in this wonderful land? Oh boy. Self-deprecating thread. Don't trust in white knights and don't go out after 5 p.m. unless you want to get mugged or murdered. Bring a portable chair everywhere. You'll have to line up for flour, lol. Get used to eat what you find. Shortages are getting out of hand. I've been eating rice with butter for months now, but I guess it could be worse. I've lived that life, only it wasn't butter. It was like, I don't know, soy sauce? Yeah. Yeah, it was soy sauce. Don't jinx it, please. I have enough as it is. So coming here was a mistake? Why would you come here anyway? Visiting family, but now I want to take them out. Do it while you can. Yeah, airlines are leaving the city, lol. Soon we won't even be able to escape. Ugh. Can I even get some weed in this crap hole somewhere? Yeah, I just PM'd you a good dealer. Nice. Alright. That's it. We can either buy the poster, which we would need to make 300 tonight. I feel like we can do this. We've never made less than 1,000. There we go. We won't be distracted. And then the thing she wanted to buy was this, but no, we're not doing that. Not the 550. All right, we just need to make $500 tonight. Oh, it's a nice poster. I'm assuming the cat thing would have probably gone over here or something. Who knows? I'm just curious, what are all the things you could buy in the shop? Because we've bought most of them. Cute clay houses, Maneki, assorted cartridges, replica toy touring, PC 9X, paper lantern. Oh, that would have been pretty. Meet the staff, Kiramiki banner, Mulan tea. Interesting. Well, if I ever replay this game, you just have to make 500 in one night. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be good. We should do it. Let's go! Let's do this thing! Good evening. Hey.
Okay, so we've got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so, I designate you Gillian Applegate, I designate you Gillian Applegate as the official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff.
Applegate? I have no idea who that is. Now watch, no one buys drinks. You were $1 short and didn't make rent. That would be the most upsetting thing I could ever imagine. Why me?
I could send Jill, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. And I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times.
You're not gonna say anything, Jill? If it means not being delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness. Fine, give me that list. I'll be back sometime. Something tells me you're planning something, boss.
What gives you that impression?
Call it a gut feeling.
Did you know Gil has a crush?
What?
A client of his, a girl that owns a bazaar. She'd been coming to him for ages, and he only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backward, and I'm not gonna let him. He's opening up, for fuck's sake.
And so the errands will take him to the bazaar, I take it?
That's right.
Huh.
All right then. To the office I go.
As for me... You know what? Actually, no. That was a good song. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Gil with a crush, huh? Oh boy, I don't know this.
This place, great!
Oh, if it isn't... Oh no, it's her! Shit! That was not the voice she had, but I don't remember the voice she had, so now she gets nerd voice.
Hey, Jill! Sorry, but is there anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail.
Boss, stalked woman incoming. I did not! I said the other one was getting annoying. This one I only put on this stream. I gave her some kind of idol voice. Yeah, well, now she gets nerd voice because fuck me.
The door's open.
Go ahead. The door's to the left.
Thanks. Hello there. Oh, hi there.
The other one. That's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? Now, where did... Oh, shoot. No, that's my Jamie voice. Motherfucker. Yes, sir. Damn it, I liked Miki. Now J-Jo killed her. Fine, Orm. Just for you, I'll go back to the higher-pitched idol voice. Get me Spider-Man photos, motherfucker! There we go. That's my voice for him. Now, where did she... Oh, the hellhole. Perfect! Hey, kid. I'll have the usual. Right. Huh. He remembered me after 2 weeks. 1 big beer coming up. No, I don't want to do that. I like your Donovan voice. There we go. Here. Yeah, I tried to go a little bit Samuel L. Jackson and the newspaper editor from Spider-Man because you actually mentioned that when we first met him, that was how you imagine his voice. This seems right. No, I'm getting too Jamie with the asset. I don't have a lot of options for man voices because my voice is very girly. Parker! Motherfucker! This seems right. The paper's been a mess lately. You'd think with all that's happening they'd say and do more reports. But they're all asking for vacations and I can't afford to be understaffed. So I had to come up with some sort of reward for whoever produces the most reports. I see no difference in my feed though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but You do know the infamy of the augmented eye with the general public, right? A shitty paper that will over-sensationalize anything and report useless things. Of course I know. Then why not try to rectify that image? To put it simply, I'm being clutched by the balls in a non-pleasant way. Zaibatsu Corp and the company have an eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Report on them once, and they'll find something to find you with. Twice, and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that, and the best case scenario, is that they'll buy the damn operation to keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever it is the lackeys picked out that week. But if I overstep, my ass is on the line. Huh. Glad to see this hellhole still in one place. Peace. The BTC has been going apeshit closing bars lately. Oh yeah, that. They managed to get Jadro to read every new article. Looks like she's their demographic. Jadro target audience confirmed. Shut up. I do that because I want to give you guys the full experience and all of the content. Yesterday, they closed one that served as a key part of a drug trafficking ring. And last week, they closed 3 small bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants. What? Okay. Huh. Not to mention, there are like 100 people who have BTC certificates but never use them. Instead, they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that some restructuring will begin at the BTC after this whole thing. Man, shit ran deeper than I thought. And no news outlet talks about that. Alright, kid. Let's try a moonblast now. Come again? Hey, even I have to break the routine from time to time. Alright, 1 moonblast. That's not the most expensive, but 6. 1, 2. Alright, awesome, I can do it big. On the rocks and blended. Yeah, we're making a big one. Because this is a big guy. He needs big drinks. Here. Now, let's see what the ruckus is about. So... what brought you here? Oh, right. Didn't you see a Lilum coming in here? Blue hair, big tits. She's the one from the Encore concert coming up. Not really. Did she jump to the roof then? Why were you looking for her? Did you want an interview? Not really. Just hitting on her. Oh my god! I knew you were an asshole, but like... ugh, you disgusting man. If a woman has to go into a sleazy bar to hide from a guy you're... That's not how you hit on people. Just go to a hire prostitute. Or better yet, Craigslist. I'm sure you'd find someone who just wants casual sex. You're not that unattractive. You're just an unattractive person personality-wise. Hey, I said I was hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring. So if you served Miki tea, she would have given you tickets to her show. Oh. I can serve people tea? I didn't think tea was even a drink. Why, though? Are you that bored? Don't you have, like, a family or something? Have you seen that girl? Hot as tits! And also hot ass and tits. I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fuck and curious as shit right now. I didn't think tea was a drink. Okay, now you're just picking the most random things to quote Canny. One of the items you can buy is green tea or something. Huh, did not know that. It's $900 though. Why have I not been serving this to everyone? I want to know just how detailed those King Class C Chia models are, personally. CH1A. Chia. God, you can tell I'm a 90s kid. And so you followed her. I've yet to meet a woman that can't resist the charms of Donovan D. Dawson. I want to murder. You're in front of one, and I'm guessing you have quite the selective memory. Like I said, don't you have a family or something? A wife, but that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. I wonder why. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on the thought of me cheating on her. Did you marry Danyana? That would be too small of a world. It costs $900 for you to buy the tea to sell at the bar. Oh! So that Lilum isn't here, huh? I'll have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I'll explode. Please leave. Hey, after you're done glaring, please serve me a pile driver. Right. Motherfucking this fucker. Alright, people take note. This is not how not to be a good person. Here you go. Here. Alright. Well, seeing as she's not here, I have no reason to stay. Maybe I'll find someone that looks a bit like her. The guy left.
Oh, alright.
That's not it.
Thank you. Thanks for sheltering me, Donna. Hope your sister likes the video. No, thank you.
Seems you had a hearty talk.
Your boss is such a fun person. Her sister is a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her, and I took a couple of photos.
How nice of you.
It's nothing, really. And she did hide me, so it's the least I could do.
That's still not right.
But
nope, that's too high. And raspy. I need high, but like sweet. I don't know.
But well, we're here already. Mind giving me something sweet?
Sure. Alright. Sweet and expensive. Nah, I think we've made enough money that I'm going to just pick something that's sweet and girly and happy. I won't give her the Moonblast because someone else just had that. And he's an asshole. Blue Fairy, because she's a blue fairy. Sweet, girly, and soft. Here.
Thanks!
So, do you know why Donovan was following you?
I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time, too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I didn't want to humor him.
I see. Seems like he was just trying to come on to you.
You don't say. Well, not like he'd have a chance anyway. I'm not into older guys, and I'm already committed to a relationship.
Wait, you are?
It's not common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now.
Really?
We were both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like. He offered to help with that after he read it, and I thought, sure, why not? I already knew him well enough, and wouldn't hurt to try.
How nice.
He's a stick in the mud where planning is due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise.
I see. Hey, can you really walk so calmly? The streets aren't exactly safe.
Really? I haven't faced any issues lately. Sure, they've tried to mug me once or twice, but it's no big deal.
No big deal?
Every time someone tries to mug me, someone pops out of somewhere and stops it. Makes me feel like I'm always protected.
Those are some hardcore stalkers. I guess the fact that she ran away from Donovan even after all that says something. Fuck Donovan.
Hey, this will sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea?
Let me see. I do not have the tea. I am sad. Something bitter but girly. Alright, so let's look for a bitter girly drink. No. Here we go. Sunshine Cloud. Yeah, we didn't get the tickets, unfortunately. But we're paying our rent, and that's the important thing. Whoops, I stopped it too soon. God damn it. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the rocks. And let it sit next time. Rent is very important. Alright, this time. We got it. Actually, I'm just curious. Were there any other bitter girly drinks? I don't think so, no. So this was the only thing I could make other than getting her actual tea. She mentions tea the first time she comes in, I think, but rent comes first. Yes, rent definitely comes first. Here.
Yeah, this works.
Hey, you're a King Class CH1A, right?
That I am.
May I ask you something about your model?
Sure.
Are there any differences between you and a DFB-72?
We both serve the same purpose, but...
Look. She can handle that much alcohol.
DFC-72s have a port on their heads, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that, or the resilience of the DT-01Ds, but we're a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off of functionality and power for appearance, you could say.
Ah, I see. So, anything new for this concert?
Well, it is an encore, so we're trying to make it the same for those that couldn't go to the first one. But we always try to spice it up, like maybe with a surprise song or something. There was this one time I sang a cover of a song by B-Link. Of course, in return, they sang Your Love is a Drug.
Ah. So you know the B-Link girls.
Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different from their onstage personas they are.
Really?
Suzu, for example, can be really childish at times. She also laughs a lot, and loudly at that. Meanwhile, Aina is the party girl through and through. If they're not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy.
Huh, hard to believe. I mean, their image is that of stoic girls with little expression. Almost like living Victorian dolls or something.
Well, they wanted to pop out in the public. They once told me, if we want people to notice us, we have to break the cutesy idol concept.
And so they took the opposite route by becoming cool beauties with melancholic songs.
I wouldn't say they went the opposite way. The opposite of cutesy idols would be unkept, tone-deaf girls spewing vitriol and hate.
True, I guess.
Well, I've got to go, but let's have a sparkle star first.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and there. Aged, mixed. That one actually looked really tasty. Here.
Sparkling! Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill.
Please come again.
Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to see you.
Boss, Gil's back. I'll take my break.
All right.
All right. Made it the halfway point, and we're a little over halfway, but I also started a little late because Steam is a bitch. So let's go ahead and finish this day up. It's now safe to keep playing. Note to self, buy oil for that door. Yeah, fuck it. Actually, we'll try this out, because that's her song. Not bad. Alrighty then. Gil, you're in my spot. Please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning one of Boss's chicken buckets. Did Boss ask you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? I want to turn the TV on. Ah, no, I missed my channel. There we go. Without a doubt. Let's go with that then. Right.
Greetings. God, I don't remember what my French accent is. Baguettes.
Ah, Stella, what can I get you?
I'll go with a Bleeding Jane today.
I like Stella. I think she's my favorite. Why did I go to S? Probably for Stella. God damn it. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mix. Here you go. Ooh.
Thank you.
What brought you here today? Waiting for Say?
I came by myself, actually. I was in the area and stopped by to say hi.
Oh. That's pretty interesting, though. When I first saw you, I doubted you'd ever come here again.
Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet and secluded. It's also clean, really clean.
Gil is the one you can owe that to. That guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you ever need cleaning staff, he's a nice pick. I keep yawning.
Really?
He's a bit out of it today, though.
I see. Hey, Jill, have you heard of the new gold rush in the city?
Gold rush?
Everyone is paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white knight suits.
Aw, I'm sorry, Orm, that you're dealing with buffering hell. I think I've heard or read something about that, but I'm having doubts, so probably not. In any case, how is it a gold rush? Like the fourth yawn in a row. Stop! Alright, we're all gonna take a moment, and we're all gonna stop, and we're all gonna just relax our bodies. Like, we're gonna let the tension go, we're gonna relax, and then we're gonna take a deep breath in, and out. And now we get back to your daily stream. Because taking an occasional relaxing deep breath is good for you and makes you feel better. And then J-Jo passes out because she relaxed too hard. I wish.
The tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, breaking many of them into the process.
Red versus blue scenario.
Many units dropped their armor right there and fled when the lynchings went on. Any white knights still stuck in their suits had to take the armor off manually and run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynchings, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky. They got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So, between the suits becoming glorified paperweights and many white knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk laying around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits and take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even single pieces of the armor fetch a high price these days. Could anyone see any profit from that research to justify those expenses? Nope, deep draft didn't do it. Still yawning. It's new tech, a whole new field ripe with patents just opened for many. So I'd say yes. Huh. I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built on patents and trademarks. I can see how. There is one weird case, though. Want me to come and spray you with a spray bottle? Might wake you up. No, thank you. I am sitting right in front of my fucking computer. Do not come near me. I will beat you with these scissors. Because they're the first thing I could see that I grabbed. You know what? I'll be merciful. I'll beat you with my Psychopass mug instead. No, I'll use the scissors. After all, I might break the mug. I think they call that stabbing, not beating. No, Canny. Maybe, and not everyone has your fancy smancy vocabulary, and, well, fuck you. There's this guy named Jack. He's the captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg corps unit.
Unique?
The guy had a really small unit. 5 people, including himself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor was heavily modded to the point that they looked like a squad of henshin heroes.
Oh my god. What? Henshin means transform.
They looked really gaudy.
They looked like Power Rangers.
But it turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He has one of the few, if not only, suits of armor with the OS intact. To say they're among the most wanted people would be an understatement.
You know a lot about this.
It's interesting the amount of things you hear when dealing with the drunk people of all kinds in the same place. It also helps to put on a front that makes people lower their guard. That should sound familiar to you.
True. Wait.
Here's a freebie, a fun fact.
The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces. But the regulations and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians. I guess even Saibatsu Corp has its limits, huh? People love to demonize Zaibatsu Corp because, let's face it, they're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords, they're just greedy. They're just a big corporation. They just so happen to have control over what tantamounts to a city-state. But corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use product placement. If you so much as hold a bottle up the wrong way, or get in the way of a logo, you'll be in lots of trouble. And let's not start with theme parks and the like. Those are dystopias of their own. Then again, most of the demonization is due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no power anyways. He's just the front. Whatever council behind Zaibatsu Corp chooses. He makes a fool of himself, and his attention is taken away from whatever it is Zaibatsu Corp is actually doing. Yeah. So what were you saying that Glitch City is basically a huge theme park? I've called the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so yeah. I just got Homer's insurance quote. This is all becoming real. That's awesome! Congrats, Triel! Also, big congrats on your raise. I saw you posting about how you got that, and that's so awesome. I am so happy for you. Yeah. No, it is a good yay. Because Triel is in the process of buying her first home, and it's a very big process, but it's happening, and it's awesome, and when you move, I'm going to go up and visit to help you move. No buts. Although that might mean I have to crash at Jen's or Lacey's. Huh. No, seriously, hen what? Can I get the Brantini here, please? Sure. We're all have a house that you can all crash in. I don't want to, like, when you're trying to, like, get your house together, be in the way as a house guest. 6, 3, 1. It has 4 bedrooms and a finished basement with a wet bar. We have room. Damn! Nice! That's the first, like, details I've heard about the place. That sounds amazing. I definitely cannot wait to come and help you move boxes as much as I am able to and check it out and everything. I am very happy and excited for you. Yes, pictures are great. Here. Thanks. So I take it you're in a good mood today? Does it show? A bit. Yeah, well, I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the Kiramiki Encore concert. Nice. Oh, right. As it turns out, she was just here. Again? Sorry. Again? I can't believe I just missed her. I was surprised too. I was more surprised she remembered my name though. And like last time, she was quite the graceful client. Why is the bar wet? Nice Orm. So those rumors about her being really nice in person were actually true? Amazing. I mean, you always want the famous people to be nice in real life. I'm gonna go ahead and click that. I will check those out after the stream, but yeah, I am super excited and happy for you, Triel. And then I will, after the stream, talk about how much that's awesome and it looks beautiful and everything. Right now, I have reading to do.
I mean, you always want famous people to be nice in real life.
You can check them out now. I have to read words. I'm excited as well, Triel. I'm so happy for you.
But having such backing to that claim, you hear that she's so nice to everyone. It's nice to hear, you know? In fact, many think that's what made her so famous so quickly. How she's down to earth and totally accessible, making her someone everyone wants to root for.
Huh, I see. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to feel like you're supporting crappy people. Although, to be honest, I've never put much thought into that one. Hell, half of the time I have no idea who made what I use, nor do I care.
Being a nice person will take you far, though. My daddy always insisted that being ruthless in the boardroom doesn't mean being an ass. And he actually managed to get certain contracts over other more powerful people. All thanks to being a nice guy overall.
Sounds like a good advice. But more importantly, Daddy? Do you really believe me saying she was just here that easily?
You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure.
Ooh, more links. I'm gonna open them now so they don't get lost in chat, and then I'm gonna look at them after the stream and squeal with you and flail. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? What about security and the like? She is really cute when she blushes.
My dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance. And you'd be surprised at how easily I can disguise myself with just a different hairdo and a cap.
I see.
I wonder if I could get in the disabled line with Say and her wounds. Although she'll probably nag me about how she doesn't need it and we shouldn't abuse that.
Heh.
Hey, can you get me a classic drink?
Sure. Tight. Classic. Beer, Bleeding Jane, or frothy water. Let's get her a frothy water because beer just makes me think of someone I don't like, and I already gave her a Bloody Jane earlier. And aged. And we're making it. We already made it big. Wow, there's not much to this drink. A frothy water. Here.
Thank you.
Do you have many servants around the house, Stella?
I do, but they've been with us for so long, they're pretty much family. My dad has always said that if you earn someone's trust, they'll gleefully work for you and everyone wins.
Stella would be hard to recognize without her drills and cat ears showing. Yeah, that is true.
We even had a young gardener that left to study engineering, and he actually came back. He still comes by every weekend to tend to the plants.
Man, that sounds nice.
Let me know if you're ever in need of a job. I might find you something.
Thanks for the offer. Wait. I just realized something's off with the whole tech gold rush story.
What would it be?
Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyways? I get they're trying to crack it in the first place, but
that would be true if the tech was patented in the first place.
It isn't?
Zaipatsu have been so paranoid about making the White Knights untouchable that they never patent anything. A patent would be in a database that someone could hack and retrieve valuable info from. Not to mention they've been using tech from other companies without any authorization. And no patent registry in their right mind would approve of that global shutdown signal. Let alone how it immobilized everyone still inside one of those suits.
So the ones that were upholding the law did so using suits that are by all means illegal.
The irony runs deep. You
wouldn't you say? Why do it though? When you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules. All that power makes you think you're above every law there is. And this city is what happens when those with money start making the rules. I'm curious though, have you ever covered up any fuck-ups by using money? I think we've all done things we're not proud of at some point of our lives. Well, Jill, I got to go. Anyways, a pleasure! Please come again! Ah, Alma.
No, hello?
You're pretty insistent on that one, aren't you?
It's basic courtesy, something I will fight to uphold. First the greetings stop, then saying please and thanks stop, and before you know it, boom, total anarchy.
You're exaggerating.
Am not. In fact, I'll go through that door again, and I expect you to properly greet me this time.
Fine.
Hello, Jill.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping on my chamber door. You know, it's been such a long time since I've read The Raven, or yeah, that's what Nevermore, or whatever the fuck he calls this one, The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe, that I've forgotten how good just his fucking rhyming and like cadence, the beat, the rhythm of his work is. The Raven, yeah. Yeah, his writing was all kinds of weird, but very beautiful. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this, and nothing more.
You overdid it. You totally overdid it.
Quoth the bartender, I did not.
So, you like poetry?
I had a phase, and a girlfriend named Lenore. Can I get you something?
Let's start with a big cobalt velvet.
Sure. Cobalt velvet. Big. That's one of the more expensive drinks, too. I love you, Alma. Alright. Yep, that's all good. On the rocks. Here.
Thanks. Oh yeah, there's something I've been wondering about for a while. Does the name Shadow Master 69's Chronicles ring any bells?
Thank you, Sane, for the cheer of 100 bits! Pulling way ahead on the, Or no, I guess you just overcame Canny. Canny at some point pulled ahead of you, and now you've pulled ahead. You've gotten back into first place. More nights in the week, Sugar Plum. She hacked your fanfic account. Oh no!
Wow, you went pale.
No, the name doesn't ring any bells.
May 22nd. Today, my daily card readings told me that I'd meet great change thanks to an old man. My biology teacher told me I had been picked for an inter-school contest with my latest essay. I just knew a scientific theory on the idea of auras was as revolutionary as I thought. Soon I'll bring the world into the occult science singularity. Later entries don't seem to have gone that well, though. Mentions of being laughed at, being lectured on why the essay was wrong. Jill?
I made sure to delete that blog. No evidence should be left. Yeah, it's not a fanfic, it's just a blog. She did have a weird face.
I can think of at least 6 different sources off the top of my head that have all that stuff archived.
Why? Why?
Sheesh, relax. It's not that bad.
What do you mean it's not that bad? Don't you realize how embarrassing it all is?
We've all been young, Jill. Relax. It's not like you're still like that nowadays. That would have been embarrassing. You're not still like that, right?
Hi. No, you're running away? I'm not allowed to touch? Only on your terms? We had a Yona, but she ran off because I tried to touch her, and she was not about that life. She was just hunting for another piece of plastic to chew because she's a fucking weirdo who suddenly decided plastic is what she wants to chew on.
You're not still like that, right?
Gods no. I gave up on that whole occult stuff. It's just that remembering all that stuff is... Ugh.
I don't know. I like the way you looked. All dressed in black at the rare accessory popping out, thanks to the colors. I mean, at least you had the decency to use makeup and take care of yourself.
So you have a pick. Oh god, you have a fucking pick. Why do you do this to me? Why do you dig out the sins of my past?
I was bored. Last Friday, I had to take my mind off the whole Diana thing, so I ran a small background check on you. Simple stuff, just checking past internet activity.
Please don't run background checks like that.
I just used a search engine, you know? I didn't request documents or anything.
What led you to the page?
You do realize your main mail account everywhere is still the one you used back then, right? Like I said, relax. You were obsessed with occultism. I wanted to kiss all the boys. And I kinda almost accomplished that in middle school, which still sort of haunts me today. Never underestimate the lengths old classmates will go to track you down. Especially if they think you're still the girl that kissed them for fun and they're lonely to boot.
Haha! Now I have Cat! She came back! And I tricked her into being held! Isn't that right, Yona? Oh, come on, it's not that bad. I'm not hurting you. There's no need to whimper like that. Isn't it right? Do you have anything you want to say to everyone? They can't see you, so you have to say it. You have to use your words, Yona. No, you have no words. Okay, that's a word. That sure is a word. Okay, those are some angry words now. Yeah, we have Kitty. Very upset Kitty who does not want to be held. The cat came back. Yep, I don't remember this Dr. Seuss book. Grumpy Kitty, yep. Alright, you go ahead and go. I know you want to, and I'll get back to reading.
We all have things we're not too proud of as adults.
Now I know how criminals feel when evidence is used against them.
I have to ask though, why the 69?
It was supposed to be 6'9", not 69. Like, in reference to both the lovers and the hermit. I was convinced it meant wise choices.
Jill, there's nobody that would read that as 6'9".
I was 12 at the time.
Even at 12, I fucking knew what a 69 was. Just how innocent were you back then?
You have no idea.
Well, let's sweeten things up a bit. I'll have a sugar rush.
Sure. That actually, rings a chord with me, because in fucking 9th grade, we had to write poems that were imitating the style of the Jabberwocky, and I was trying to make up random words, and so I ended up saying salmon tits, and I put that in one of my poems. And my classmate, who had to read it out loud, fucking burst out laughing, and I was completely confused, because I didn't know tits was a word other than like tit for tat. I had no idea it referred to boobs. And then for a very long time, I was very angry at him for laughing, because I was like, I didn't understand why. And that's the thing that will always get to me, is if I don't understand it, I will be annoyed by it a lot. Like, I'm still constantly, like, thinking back to the guy in middle school who called me Joe Dirt. I had a lot of people call me different, yes, in 9th grade, and it was one word, it wasn't two. And I had a very sheltered childhood, and I did not talk with people, I just read books. Look, when you spend half of your life living abroad and your parents homeschooled you for some of that, and you went to Christian school for some of that, and then you didn't talk to anyone for all of that, you end up having giant gaps in your cultural knowledge. I did have an interesting childhood. But I fucking have seen Big Ben, the Parthenon, the pyramids, and a fuck shit of other things that I bet other people haven't. So you know what? Maybe I didn't know that tits referred to boobs. But boy howdy, I'd been to like fucking Vegas and Hawaii, and I skied on the Alps and drove through Italy. God, I also been to Denmark, the Netherlands. That might be the same as Denmark. Y'all are making her salty. At least the food won't be flavorless with all the salt she's shedding. Anime happened. Yeah, kind of anime happened, and then I lost all the innocence. Wow, little J-Jo Jr. was innocent as fuck. What happened? Yeah, anime happened. Also going to college. College is basically where I lost all of my innocence, because I was like I was so... My senior year of high school, I didn't swear. I didn't swear at all. I never even said words like crap. I didn't even say jeez, because that was a shortened form to Jesus, and so that's a bad word. And when one of my underclassmen found that out, he was so determined to make me start swearing that when at lunch, he would sit next to me and just repeat the F word endlessly. Like, he would just go fuck, 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 as I was eating, to try to get it to subconsciously set into my head so I would say it. Did not work. Came to college, realized why the fuck not, and now I think every third word out of my mouth is fuck. And that is another reason why I don't go and visit my parents anymore. And I will never tell them to watch these streams. I feel bad when I mention all the places I've been. You've been to... I have been to a lot of places. I was a military brat, and I... Just in places I moved to, it went Texas, Germany, California, Kuwait, North Carolina, Virginia, Hawaii, and then we're back to Virginia. In between all of that, the places I visited is an intensely large amount of places. But yeah, I've been to a lot. Yeah, you've had not made my swearing habit any better. Yeah. I barely swore freshman year of college. Yeah, we were innocent little babies freshman year of college. We were so naive then. Fuck, J-Jo, they're innocent fucking years. You're in your fucking channel. Watch the potty mouth for fuck's sake. Never. Because I said fuck in the 5th grade and got blackmailed by another girl. Oh, I also didn't swear much. Yeah, so bloody fucking fucking believable. So I've been to Germany, Italy, Egypt, Paris, I think Spain, Cuba, Chile. Nice! Yeah, I've been to... God, if we're just going countries... America, UK, Germany, Austria, the Netherlands, Denmark, apparently the Czech Republic, Greece, Italy. I think I drove through parts of France. Not me specifically, but my parents, and I was in the back seat. Kuwait, Egypt, Korea, Japan, Taiwan. I think that's it for countries. It's really hard to remember because there's so many fucking little ones in Europe that you can just drive through and not notice. Yeah, apparently at some point I was in the Czech Republic. I just remember my parents telling me about that. And how back to the game. Yeah, I should get back to the game. God, what was I even talking about? Oh yeah, there is actually a funny story about the first time I said fuck. It was great. This is the thing. Say, Alma, speaking of the past, what was your last long-term relationship like? That's sudden. You dug through my past. I've earned the right to dig through yours. Fine, fine. Long-lasting relationships, huh? Romantic ones, I'm guessing? Yep. I found a YouTube channel that is nothing but clips of anime characters going, oh, laugh. The Ojo-sama laugh? I demand you provide a link. I love that laugh. It's one of my favorites. That and the Mandark laugh. Ah ha ha, ah ha ha ha, ah ha ha, ah ha 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 ha. I do that one a lot. Yep. Well, I've had about 4 boyfriends that I'd describe as such. That I've introduced to my family and all. Alright, fuck it. I'm clicking this link. You're not gonna see it, but you're gonna hear it. What? Oh man. It's a whole channel. It's not a single video. It's a channel. Oh my god. How many videos do they have? That's a lot. That's a lot of videos. Oh my god. There's so many oh-ho-hos. Oh my god, I love this. I have to watch all of their videos now. This is beautiful. This is too beautiful. Everyone should go and go to watch this channel. There's so many oh-ho-hos. I love it. I love it so much. It's all the Ojo-sama laughs you could ever want. Back to the game. The person who did this is a gift to the world. The first one was in high school. I broke up with him because he cheated on me. I remember the other girl trying to pick a fight,
and me just saying, keep the fucker. The second one was during my freshman year. I broke up with him after he thought it would be funny to punch me in the arm. He starts with a friendly hit, and before you know it... Anyways, the other guy I met shortly after I dropped out. He was interested in marriage, but he wanted to get married after only half a year or so of knowing him. And then there's Richard.
Who?
I spent almost 4 years with him. We got along pretty well. We had awesome chemistry. I truly loved him. But as time went by, there was a rift that started separating us. He just didn't like my family.
He didn't?
Moreover, he wasn't a family person. He distanced himself from his own and voiced that he didn't want kids. There was a part of me that wanted to believe, even if just for a little bit, that maybe he changed his mind. But as much as I loved him, that one detail brought a growing gap between us. And at one point, I just had to break up with him. But I'm not here to depress you. Bring me a beer, will ya?
Sure. So the funny story about the first time I said fuck, while I make this beer, someone had written fuck on the back of the bus that me and my siblings and a few other kids were taking to summer camp. Like, it was a thing. We were in fucking Kuwait, and it was whatever. So, a bunch of little elementary school children are all sitting on this bus, gathered around the back of one of the chairs, looking at this word, debating about what it means. My theory, as the proud third grader I was that they tried to write truck and they messed up. Another person said that they were trying to write duck. But yeah, so we were all confused. We all had no idea what was going on. And so finally, we go home. My sister, who's, I think, maybe at that point in middle school, she's 5th grade at the youngest. Otherwise, she's maybe a little bit into middle school. We've been homeschooled for the last few years, and before that, we were in a Christian private school. And before that, we were in a school in fucking Germany where it was all base kids from military families. So, we go up to our parents, my mom, my dad, they were both there, and we're just like, what does fuck mean? And my parents just kind of stopped. And they were like, it's kissing that adults do. And I was like, oh, okay. And I never thought about it ever again until I got to high school. And that one person was just like, I'm going to say fuck to your face a lot. And then I realized it wasn't adult kissing. My parents lied to me, and I was okay with that. Thank you, Candy, for the cheer of 1 bit. They totally couldn't spell truck. Classic J-Joe. What does fuck mean? Innocent J-Joe Jr. 2018. No, that was 2000. Year 2000. 18 fucking years ago. That, like, yeah, it had to either be 2000 or 1999. Saving it. Let's get her a beer. I made the beer. Serving the beer. Serve the beer. There we go. Thanks for telling me that, by the way.
Don't mention it.
Okay, one more question and we're even. What does fuck mean? Innocent J-Joe 1999. Nice.
Wow, you're really embarrassed of that blog, huh? Sure, ask away.
At what age did you... Oh, thank you so much, Nine-Tailed Knight, for the subscription with Twitch Prime. Thank you, thank you, thank you! You're amazing! I am so glad you're now a subscriber and you get to access all of the privileges that subscribers get of nothing. I want to be upfront. There is no emotes or things that subscribers get, unfortunately. Not yet. I might get some emotes soon, so that might be a thing. So I want to be upfront about how there's nothing, so if you want to take back that subscription or give it to someone else, I totally understand. But I do really, really, really appreciate that subscription and the support. It really does mean a lot that you would use that on my channel. Seriously, thank you so, so much to Ninetail Knight and to all of my other subscribers. You guys are all fucking amazing. Look, I'm working on it just to be— I am super patient. If you never get it done, I will not care because, like, I should be doing it my fucking self. I will not try to force you at all on doing my fucking work for me. Aw, thank you so much, Ninetail Knight. Yes. At what age did you get those implants in your boobs?
Jill, I love you, and I know you're saying that in jest. But I've lived through so many rumors about me getting plastic surgery that I can't and won't take it as a joke. As such, and honoring our friendship, I'll just say this. They're real, and they're spectacular. Now ask the real question before I slap you.
I'll grant you that one, and only one chance to call me by my full name as compensation then.
I gladly take your offer.
It's funny that you mentioned slapping, because my real question is, why did you get your hands chopped?
Chopped? Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first is that I spend lots of time typing, and the replacements help me avoid carpal tunnel syndrome.
Oh. That's terrifying future common sense. Like, I guess in an age where cybernetic replacements are just so commonplace that it isn't a big deal, but the idea of just going and getting your hands removed, to someone like me who can't even really fathom the idea of piercing my ears— that's right, I do not have pierced ears. Any cosplay I do with earrings, I use clip-ons. Because to me, the idea of intentionally going to someone and telling them to mutilate my body for an aesthetic is mind-boggling. The same with tattoos. I'm not judging people who pierce their ears or get tattoos or do whatever. That's your body. Your choices. If that's what makes you happy, that's awesome. For me personally, that's horrifying. I cannot comprehend that mindset in the slightest. The idea that I would just go to someone and be like, stab a needle through my flesh so I will have permanent additional holes in my body. So I guess in the future, chop my hands off. Give me mechanical ones. They type faster and don't get carpal tunnel. It honestly makes sense, and it might even be cheaper in the long run. It's just mind-boggling. Yeah, that seems like that might be a thing that in the future, as technology advances, becomes a thing. Stab a needle through my flesh so that I have additional holes in me. That's a statement right there. Is it not what you do when you go to get a piercing? Oh.
There's other utilities, like how I can interface with many devices. For example, there's a tiny computer embedded in my glasses. If I move my index finger, it acts like a computer cursor. The computer's cursor. There's lots more, but there's small things that don't sound that impressive when I say it out loud.
The upkeep for such an upgrade might not make it worth it. Yeah, I mean, it all depends on, how much it costs, the upkeep, all that kind of stuff, which we aren't aware of because it's not included in the game. We can just guess. Look, that's how I see piercing. That was the only way I could put it, because that's the only way I can see it, which is why I cannot do it. How did your family take the operation?
They took it well enough, except for my mom. She freaked out for months. She even went to the hospital to ask for my hands.
Don't you miss them?
Sometimes, but just during emotional moments. But as luck would have it, someone else has them. Shortly before my operation, there was an accident on the highway. One of the victims was this young lady whose right hand got completely crushed. I told them to check if we were compatible and all that. I mean, implants are not everyone's first choice if they can get a natural replacement. A bit of cosmetic treatment, and it could pass off as her original hand with no problem. Last I heard, we were compatible, and the family agreed to the donation. I don't know what became of her, but I hope she's fine.
And you didn't tell your mom about that?
I didn't want her pestering the poor girl. So, are we cool now? Are we even now?
Are we? You were pretty pissed about my comment regarding your boobs. Again, I'm sorry. It sounded a lot less rude in my head.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Besides, I get to call you Julianne once.
Now you don't.
Eh? Why?
You just called me by my full name.
Are you serious?
One chance and only one chance, and you just used it up.
Damn it.
Surprise! Hey, Alma, this might be a weird tangent, but do you believe in ghosts? Hey!
Not particularly, no.
Wait, she turned off the TV! I can't change the channel no more! Yep, the lesbian ghost is back.
Although, there was this paper I read that was quite interesting.
It's gonna be the blog. It's gonna be the fucking essay.
It proposed a scenario where nanomachine clusters would leave the body after death, and then acted as a collective hive mind through residual brainwaves. The result would basically be an image not unlike a hologram. Of course, the hypothesis fell through because such nanomachine density is impossible in a body. Even 5% of the amount needed is enough to make the blood too dense for the heart. And it's not like brainwaves are potent enough to create those reactions. Still, an interesting read though.
I see. I have no idea where you look for that. A lesbian ghost, Craigslist, a graveyard. Gravelist, Craig's Yard. There we go. Craig's Yard. Someone should use that for a webcomic to avoid copyright for their ghost internet search sites. I give you my blessing to do so. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault that you're convinced yourself you're crazy.
Well, I'll leave then. See you tomorrow.
See ya.
All done?
I am. What about you, Gil? For some reason, the idol girl left him like that, it seems.
You think? It might have been while he was out.
True. That guy, Craig, he had so many lesbian ghosts in his yard. Hey, boss, you're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so...
That I am, yeah. Why?
I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Aren't twin tails for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome? Chunibo syndrome! I know that reference. I know what that means. 8th grade what?
When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as a soap opera. I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in a ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world, you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but...
No, seriously. 8th grade what?
But you don't go around calling soap operas fake.
Yes, we do! They're the epitome of fake!
It's a show. It just so happens to use fights as expression. You might as well see it as a unique form of theater.
That's how I see wrestling, is a very unique form of theater. Just like, you know, kabuki and all that other kind of stuff. It is, it's just a different style of performance. It's a performance art. A very physical one. Which, unfortunately, is based very similarly around an actual sport, which is, I think, why people get a little perplexed and confused by it. Because wrestling is a sport. And then there's wrestling that is what they do on TV, where it's a performance. Wrestling is theater with kick-ass intro music. They're improv actors with physical art. Yeah. So that's how I see wrestling after I've had it explained to me through a particularly amazing video, which I would link if I had the time, but I do not. We're already past 10. So I should stop getting distracted. That's why they call it sports entertainment now. Oh, is that what it's called now? Okay.
Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake.
Huh, I didn't think about it that way. I mean, the same thing with theater. You have actors and stunt doubles getting injuries all the time because it's not all fake. Nowadays it is because computer CGI can do everything, but... No, I'm joking. And sweaty, muscular dudes. Maybe not so sweaty. Some of that might be oil. It's scripted, but just because it doesn't mean real shit can't happen, like falling up a ladder after botching a landing. Yeah. Just like with a theater performance where you might have to improv something if something fucks up, and that makes for hilarious stories. Huh, I didn't think about it that way.
Sadly, I won't stand for anyone badly mouthing wrestling. So now I have to go and break Gil's back to make you humble.
Oh, well, wait, what?
Come here, fuckboy!
Fuckboy! 8th grade what? Alright, we made almost $3,000. Rent is in the bag. You were charged rent, $10,000 for your rent. Have a nice day. I got an achievement. I feel like an adult. Jill will have a roof over her head for another month. This sense of relief will make sure she focuses at work. Have a nice day. Alright, so we're gonna save. And then I think this is gonna be the last day. Because this is the... No, wait, we have the 30th, and then the 31st will be the party. So no. We're gonna have one more day, and then we're gonna have the party, and I think that'll be it. I think that'll be all of the game. And because we've made rent, and I don't think there'll be anything else, I'm gonna just buy all the things I can with $2,000, because fuck me. This is the thing she wanted. Yeah. I want to see where it goes. Focus. Yay! I think that I got an achievement that says focus, so I think that means I bought all the things Jill wanted. And it does go up on the shelf. Jill had the whole chat cheering her on. Go buy shit as a celebration. Hell yeah! So, let's see, what else? What else should we get? That's a bit expensive. We could get that, and then we would not be able to get anything else. Here's the tea we should have gotten. Fuck it. We got the tea. I don't know where the tea went. I guess I can just use it at the shop. Paper lantern. That's right. I wanted the paper lantern. I wanted to see how cute it is. We have enough money for that. All right. It's not as cute as I thought it was, but it's still cool. I like it. Yay! So now we only have 300. Let's see what else we can buy. Holy shit, no. Yeah, we could buy that. Nope. Nope. We could buy this. All right, so meet the staff or assorted cartridges. Tea gets added to the menu for the bar. Nice. You guys pick which one we're gonna buy. One of them's gonna use up all of our money, and the other one's gonna use up most of our money. This one's a scrap of paper with a download code for Meet the Staff scribbled. Huh. Whereas the other one is, they're games no collector wants, but they're still nice for displaying. Cartridges? Alright, I saw cartridges, so we got the cartridges. I saw 2 cartridges. Sweet. Oh, there they are! Yay! Doesn't it look like we actually are a human being who lives here compared to before when it was just so barren and stark? I love it! Alright, I'm gonna save the game again because we bought all the things. There's no take-backs. We are not taking back any of this. And I will see all you guys on Friday for what might be the second to last stream of this, because we usually take a day a stream, or a day and a half, maybe? I don't know. But we're definitely getting towards the end. And it's gonna be very interesting to see what happens next, as we're having to confront X's little sister and the fact that the world is falling apart and all that kind of stuff. So thank you everyone so much for watching. Thank you everyone in chat, everyone who's watching this on YouTube, everyone who's watching but not in the chat. Lurkers, you are awesome people too. Thank you to everyone who cheered bits, especially big shout out to Sane as the #1 cheerer of the week for right now. I'm sure that Canny will make some sneaky moves to try to upset her later. Thank you so much to my subscribers. You guys are amazing, amazing people, and I love you so, so much. Thank you, everyone. I hope you have an awesome evening and a great Thursday, and I will see you guys Friday night. Come back here, make drinks, change lives, and see what the fuck is gonna happen in this dystopia next time. Bye-bye! Bye-bye!